Thousands of voters purged from the books, missing ballots, and closed polling stations. Those are just a few problems voters encountered when they went to cast their ballots for the New York primary yesterday.
Well, now the city's Board of Elections is under investigation. CBS 2's Hazel Sanchez here now with more on the polling problems. Hazel.
Yeah, the Board of Elections director tells me these problems are ones the city sees every election. But more attention is being made this time because of popular candidates and the new voters they're bringing in. The New York primary was a big day for the candidates, but an even more meaningful day for 36-year-old Tommy Hartung of Ridgewood, Queens, who registered to vote for the very first time after he says he finally found a candidate he supported.
I was approved in their system. I got an approval letter. I registered to vote with the Democratic Party, and I went to the poll station, and I wasn't in the book.
And Hartung wasn't the only one with voting issues. The New York Attorney General's office says it received more than 1,000 complaints about voting irregularities. Several viewers sounded off on the CBS New York Facebook page, like Ramona Holman, who posted, "Voted in Brooklyn, and they couldn't find me, and I've voted for 40 years straight." Ryan McLaughlin wrote, "Couldn't vote because they dropped my name from the list despite being an active registered voter at the right location. Pathetic."
It was just a really discouraging moment for me, and yeah, I just felt kind of robbed of my vote.
Other viewers complained about missing ballots, polling site changes without notification, and polls closing early. To that, the director for the Board of Elections, Michael Ryan, says,
"Any of those issues are absolutely 100% regrettable. We do a post-election analysis after every election to make sure that the problems of the past are not repeated in the future."
To ensure mistakes aren't repeated, City Comptroller Scott Stringer says he will audit the Board of Elections.
Thousands of people were disenfranchised. Up to 125,000 people were purged from the voter rolls. This is not the way to conduct an election.
Purged is the wrong word.
Ryan says the voters were removed from the roll because they moved out of the borough or were classified as inactive after changing addresses or failing to vote in 2 successive elections and not properly re-registering by the March 30 deadline. Bottom line, you feel the system is flawed.
Yeah, for sure.
And today, Attorney General Eric Schneiderman announced his office will also be investigating the New York City Board of Elections. Christine?
Hazel, thank you.